Hey, so gonna be I thought I'd focus on a good jumping on point for 2000 AD. So I mentioned last time there was a one-off special where it was a crossover with Judge Dredd, which we'll come to in the next episode, um, where Nordland invades all the parallel universes. Nordland, of course, is the Rogue Trooper planet, um, but after that, he left the slate clean for. They do like these soft reboots every few months where they bring out a new batch of stories. So that starts with this fantastic Simon Harrison cover, which is the return of the Out, which is basically like this Instagrammer, for want of a better word, um, who's got done everything that she can recording touring around the world. So she's gone to the furthest reaches of space, completely alien civilizations, and as it's called, the out. It is out there. It's the one story I need to buy the books of because I've read it in sequential format, and it's got the collector's editions because it's a lot to digest. Again, it's a Dan Abnett story. Dan Abnett does his best writing for 2000 AD. There's nothing holding him back, but we'll come to that in a second. The first story is Judge Dredd Silence Part 1 by Rob Williams and Arthur Wyatt. Artwork by Jake Lynch. Jake Lynch is fast becoming one of my favourite Judge Dredd artists. This is a tidy two-part story, so this is the first part. And it's basically Judge Dredd interrogating this contract killer who's been in a few other storylines. It's good. It's a really good interrogation story. And then we have the artwork in the art is just breathtaking. Like I said, I could find the story okay, but I need to read the other 3 volumes in collected format because I can't. There's chunks that I'm missing in my memory from them. But the layouts are just so dynamic, and it adds to the alienness of the storyline. She is the only human being in this story. And the aliens don't even look like what you visualise aliens look like. They're just way out there. But yeah, it's a good fun story. Then there's a new story called Nightmare New York. This is kind of sad. The story's not sad, but it's kind of sad and it's kind of warm at the same time because it's by John Burns. But sadly, this is John Burns' last work. He passed away. I don't know if he completed this storyline, but this was his last work. But then he passed away earlier on this year. He's quite old. He was in his late 80s, but you wouldn't tell it from his artwork. He's a master craftsman. Just look at that page there. So it's like this alternate Victorian England, and this girl has like a sigil on her shoulder, and it just you can almost like smell the grime of Victorian England in this. And she's basically being chased by this gang, and this guy intercedes for her. This guy here, and beats up the ruffians. And he can't see. He literally cannot see. He has no eyes. But he leads us to this place where there's a sigil that matches the sigil on her arm, and yeah, it hooks you. It's a really. This is what I love about 2000 AD. It's sci-fi, but it covers every aspect of sci-fi, including alternate histories, including sci-fantasy. It covers everything, even dabbles in fantasy as well. Now, the only gripe I've got with this launch, it's not a gripe for me because it doesn't affect me because I've been buying this for years and years. All the stories are new apart from Brink. So this is part 23 of Brink. I think it's a shame they couldn't calculate how to complete Brink or to break it up into 2 parts and then do the second part of the book later on, but they've just carried on with it. So if you've not been following it, you will miss that. But I think it is finishing in a few issues, so it's only 5 pages out of your comic. But Brink is a masterclass in crime detective, warish sci-fi storytelling. It's again Dan Abnett, just an Ian J. Colbert doing the gorgeous artwork. It's full of conspiracy. There's a serial killer on this non-moving habitation station, and they're out to investigate it. and it's quite chilling. It's just fantastic. And finishing on a high note, Rogue Trooper returns. It's called When a GI Dies Part 1 by Garth Ennis and Patrick Goddard. It's nothing to do with the last storyline, it's a brand new storyline. This is my Rogue Trooper. I like the one, but this is set very much in the regular Rogue Trooper where he's fighting the Norts. And the artwork is just beautiful, the dialogue is pitch perfect. I love Rogue Trooper, can't wait for the film to come out. And it's a fun strip to end that issue on. So let's see. So I'd give Judge Dredd story 9 out of 10. The out 7 out of 10. Artwork fantastic. It's just because I can't remember some of it. Brink 10 out of 10. It's fantastic. And the new strip Nightmare of New York 10 out of 10. Wonderful fitting tribute to a perfectionist of an artist, and Rogue Trooper 9 out of 10. So it's a really tidy package. So it continues. I'm not really going to go into these too much, but I'll just show you the covers. So it continues with this and this. What we'll show on the second issue, which is 2402. It finishes off the second part of the storyline where he's interrogating the assassin. Again, just that panel is just amazing. You don't get that in any other comics. I don't know what it is in the water. Must be something that they drink in the water with the 2000 AD artists. They just bring something magical to the strips. But yes, this comic again, each story, round it up, 9 out of 10. And another lovely cover here. The cover on this one is Andy Clark, who he's not been on 2000 AD for a long time, but really nice cover. And again, carries on the stories really well. There's a new Judge Dredd strip by Ken Nyman and art by Sylvia Califano. This deals with the soft block. It's like sleeper agents. And it's a really fun story. Again, I give that story 8 out of 10. But yeah, rounding them all up, 9 out of 10 for the whole comic. Get on board with 2000 AD. If you can't buy it physically, get it digitally. You will not regret it. Okay, bye.